Finally, we can reveal this groundbreaking, innovative home.
Today, I'm in the leafy inner city suburb of Auchenflower. I'm meeting up with James from Solaire to show you Australia's largest architecturally designed passive home. This house makes a really big statement, and walking in here, it's got a really nice feel to it.
Yeah, and a beautiful street presence as well when you're coming up the laneway. Very private, but still has a good impact. Yeah, absolutely.
And quite subtle. There's not a really obvious statement as you enter. It's sort of quite fluid and gentle.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And with the really wide street frontage, we're able to really maximise the land and really focus to the city for the maximum views across all three levels.
So tell me about Vanquish and why you've built another home of its kind. We've seen your homes in the past. What's the objective?
Well, this is sort of the pinnacle of Solaire today. We actually challenged the passive house movement, and we ended up deciding to take a Joe Adset designed house, which was already on the property, and turn it into a passive house, which is essentially an airtight, really highly insulated house that targets to use 90% less energy to heat and cool the home.
So what sort of materials do you use to achieve that?
So we ended up using PIR insulation, which is a pretty intense insulation system, and it's almost like a fridge esky in here, so our wall systems. And the other massive challenge that we had was our glazing. We got 70% glass and 30% walls. So we ended up having to use triple glazing for this particular project, which is definitely beyond where most passive houses use. They usually sit around double glazing, but we are in subtropical Queensland, which is a challenge in itself. And so that was the resolution to fixing our sort of heat gain in the house.
Tell me a bit about the type of timbers you've used, because I can see there's a lot of blackbutt used throughout the house.
Yeah, absolutely. We chose blackbutt purely on the basis it's a native species for Australia and sourced sort of in northern New South Wales. And it's just such a beautiful warm timber that we can use, and we've flowed that through the feature cladding behind us, right through to the kitchen, and just sort of kept that consistency, really.
Blackbutt, I mean, from a design perspective too, it's just like a classic.
Absolutely.
It can really, it's never going to date. It's sort of so warm. It's got so many colours in it. It really can work with any colour palette or
100%.
style of
Where
home.
some of those other species like spotted gum or they can be sort of a little bit polarising, but I think it suits the house and just brings that warmth inside.
What I love about this house is that really easy transition between indoors and out. I think that really makes for a successful home, and I love the inclusion of that indoor garden. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, the design intent was always for Joe to maximise the Queensland lifestyle, to be able to open up the doors completely and enjoy the subtropical gardens that we've themed outside, or we actually brought it inside as well. So when it is all closed up as a passive house, you've got a bit of greenery and softness and, something to enjoy inside the home.
Well, I love this space and I feel like I don't want to leave and could stay right here all day, but let's see the rest of the house.
Let's go take a look. Yep. Let's go.
Wow, that massive void actually makes for another really great space up here, because a lot of upper levels sort of can feel a little bit enclosed, but this feels really expansive, so it's another really good spot to just sit and hang.
Yeah, it's really a play on things because, you sacrifice a little bit of floor space, but it improves the feel of the space up here by tenfold. So, plus you get all this beautiful natural light coming down from above, so it's really great for the house,
So how many bedrooms and baths have we got?
So we've got a 5-bed, 4-bath house. We've got a full bed and bath downstairs for multi-generational living, which is a key thing for Solaire in our design. And then complemented off with a beautiful roof terrace up top, taking in the city views.
Oh my gosh, there's another level again.
There is, yeah.
So who's responsible for choosing all the interior finishes?
So Joe Adset starts us off, and then we refine it with our Solaire finishes to make sure it's ticking all of our boxes and bring it all together, and this is what we end up with, a beautiful sort of warm interior.
And what about things like your carpet choice? How do you make a selection that's suitable for how you guys build?
Yeah, so we just went to the market and went searching for the most environmentally friendly choice that we can make. And we ended up deciding 100% New Zealand wool carpet. And it's environmentally friendly, it's great for allergy sufferers, and it's also really hard wearing as a wool product.
Are you finding features like low allergenic carpet important now? Because I know I speak to a lot of people, whether it be clients or people like yourselves, and getting those VOC levels down has become really important in their builds.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's actually turned into a key feature now for Solaire to focus on in our homes. We've had a great uptake from our clients, so we've taken that a step further and eliminating as much as we can throughout the house, including our internal walls, no VOCs and internal wall coverings, our floors as well, no VOCs. So we're really minimising the chemical exposure of the occupants of the house. And Push takes it a step further, particularly being a passive house. We're lucky enough to have 100% filtered internal air. So the air inside is actually cleaner than what we're getting from outside. Takes the soot, the smoke, the dust, and even down to the pollen out of the air coming inside the house.
This would be party time at night time, wouldn't it? With the lights lighting up the city and just amazing views. What a great space.
Absolutely. Arguably Brisbane's best view in Auckland Flare, and that's why we love it here.
Well, thank you for showing us through. This is really a step up from the projects you've done in the past, and they were already pretty exceptional. So thanks again.
Thanks for coming and have a look.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found some inspiration looking through these incredible homes and gardens. We certainly have. For more on the homes and behind the scenes, check out our Instagram and Facebook. See you next time for more Open Homes.